we've talked a lot on the show about book bans. Today, we've got another ban to discuss at an elementary school in Miami. They have removed the poem read by what many of you saw, Amanda Gorman, who wrote it at President Biden's inauguration called Gorman. Did I say it incorrectly? Excuse me. Amanda Gorman at President Biden's inauguration called The Hill We Climb. Now, this happened after one parent, I'm going to say that again, one parent complained. In the complaint, the parent incorrectly identifies the author as Oprah Winfrey. She also said the poem is, quote, not educational, includes, quote, indirectly hate messages, which is not right, and said it causes, quote, confusion and indoctrinate students. Amanda responded, tweeting, so they banned my books from young readers. They confused me with Oprah. They failed to specify what parts of my poetry they object to. They refuse to read any reviews, and they offer no alternatives. Unnecessary book bans like this are on the rise, and we must fight back. What do we think about what the school did and the one parent to have control over all of them? And may I say a very ungrammatically correct statement? I say that because why are we taking education advice from someone who can't speak correct English? That bothers me.
Well, I'm going to go to, they failed to offer the review. It's actually a line on that form that said, do you have any professional reviews to back it up? And they wrote, I don't need it. So, I mean, the bar is very low. Also,
wow.
Oprah and Amanda Gorman.
At least it was a full sentence.
Yeah, Oprah and Amanda Gorman. Oh, it's all the same. They're, you know, two black women.
Totally. It's couldn't be different.
First of all, this poem is a part of American history. She recited it at the inauguration. Secondly, if we are going to bow down again to someone who clearly has too much time on their hands, I'm just wondering what the backlash is going to be for some of these parents who are actively embarrassing their children, because honestly, in the craziest ways, because people are always thinking about the short game, like that's a win. Now no one can get that book in my child's school based on absolutely nothing. But you're not thinking about when your child is 18, 22 years old, thinking about how much you hindered their education or hindered the education experience of their classmates, but did nothing when it came to their safety.
That's right.
Why is this the priority for you?
Amanda Gorman just tweeted, I just want to let you know this, just to interrupt. One parent could get my poetry banned from classrooms, and yet one country can't ban assault rifles from massacring them.
Yeah. Look, we keep talking about this parent. I don't even know if this is a real person, honestly. The only names that we see in this story that we're doing is Oprah and Amanda Gorman. And they're like, yeah, they banned the books. Who is they? Why don't we ask that question?
Yeah,
who is they? No, Erica, you're going to ban books in my kid's school. I need you and the people that made that decision, you, Jeff, and Tori, to come and sit in front of the school board, sit in front of all the parents, and go through piece by piece. But if I go, hey, Erica, the word on the street is you got to pick me up for work every day. They said that down the hall. You would just be like, oh, well, some guy said it. Why do we just accept
being held hostage?
That? That seems like a letter that like a child or a fake person or like a YouTube prankster would write. Why is there no validation? Why are we just stamping this? Like, I don't understand this. We're never asking these questions. It's just like, yeah, somebody said this and they said we can't have the book down. Everybody's like, oh, they said it. Who's they?
It's the validation of people online who are nobodies. Sometimes they're robots. Sometimes they have no credit. Sometimes they're fake accounts. But yet people are pandering to these people. This is one letter that we have no idea who wrote. Everyone loved that poem. I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican. That was a beautiful, moving poem.
Absolutely.
And now that we're talking about that, exactly, who are they? Who is that person?
Well, let me tell you this. Washington Post reported this on book complaints. An analysis says that from across the country, a majority were filed by, guess what, 11 people. Just 11
That's
people.
Barely
That's
enough.
their job.
That's
it's
less
their
than a
full-time job. I'm sorry, there's only 24 hours in the day. Where are people getting this time from? That has to be your sole focus.
Have some backbone,
can we even validate that there's 11 real people?
Right.
Where
it could be one person with 11 accounts.
We're making laws, and we haven't seen any of these people. And the people that are passing book bans, who are these people?
And who are you turning? What are you turning America into?
Yes, and more questions.
Exactly. Always more questions.
And did Tony Soprano die
at the end of Sopranos? I think he did. Okay.